Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 5 of Ruin My Life. If you didn't see last episode, you go to right here, including the playlist and some other playlists as usual. If you want to see a certain series that we didn't upload for quite some while yet, please let me know in the comments below. Also, please give feedback on how I do these episodes and how I could improve them. I really listen to your advice and I really appreciate it if you would give me advice. Anyways, welcome back, stay with me. Now that Blake seems to have finally warmed up to you, will you be able to improve your relationship? You'll get a few chances and you'd better use them wisely. Okay. Where would we go? Somewhere no one would find us. Aren't you planning to kill me, are you? That sounds dirty. That sounds dirty. It can be if you'd like. All you need to do is say yes. This is my first real chance to spend time with Blake in 3 years, and I really want to say yes. Yeah, sure. And kiss even. Okay, yes, I'd like to sneak out with you. That's great to hear. Wouldn't your guests miss you though? I mean, who wouldn't? Lovely. But I'd rather spend some time with my favorite guest. Lead the way. This view is to die for, isn't it? I like to come here when I want to get away from the rest of the world. How often does it happen? Like a couple of times a week? As lame as it sounds, it's my happy place. It's not lame at all, Blake. In fact, I think it's quite adorable. I'm honored that you've decided to show me it. As you should be. You're the only person I've ever brought up here. Why me? Do you really have to ask that, Louis? No matter what happens between us, you'll always be special to me. You're special too, but to me, but Blake, we have a lot of history, don't we? We sure do, and I think about it every day. As do I. You know, what you and I had, I've never had with anyone else. I highly doubt I will ever have. Me neither. Damn. Have I told you how beautiful your eyes are? Not in a while. I miss getting lost in them. Is there anything else you miss? Yes, this. Damn! Wow. Even when Blake's face was just a couple inches away from mine, I still didn't think he'd kiss me. After all, why would he? Blake and I were worlds apart now. But Blake decided to refer to his old hobby and prove me wrong. He decided to enter my world for just a couple of minutes, and let me tell you this. My world welcomed him with open arms like it's never welcomed anyone before. But then again, Blake wasn't just anyone. He was Blake, my Blake. And there I was, locking lips with my Blake like the past 3 years never happened. He tasted my expensive Borden cherry menthol gum and the best memories I'd ever made. And I felt happier than I had in a long time. Happy birthday, Blake. Thank you, Louis. That was quite a birthday gift. Oh, shut up. Make me. I didn't expect much from this birthday, but you've made it special. Thank you for that. The pleasure was mine, Blake. The next day. Just wanted to check. Are you still coming to my barbecue party this weekend? Sure, I can bring a +1 though. A guy? A co-worker. That's fine too. That woman sure uses a lot of emojis. Great. Now Tony is texting me too. I'll be at the hotel in a few hours. How's Blake? It's a good question. I should probably go check on Blake. Until I do, what am I going to tell Tony? Tell him Blake is being Blake. Tell him Blake is fine. Just leave him on red for now. Yeah, he's fine. Blake is fine, you have nothing to worry about. I'm pleased to hear that. Obviously, he's pleased to hear that. By the way, nah, you know what, never mind. Blake, it's me, can I come in? Nothing. Blake, I need to talk to you, it's important. Is he even in there? There's only one way to find out. Flip it open. Does Blake really have a hot tub in his room? It's actually pretty cool. I hate to admit it, but it's actually awesome. I love hot tubs. And I totally want one in my bedroom too. Anyway, I'm getting carried away. Blake? Oh, goddamn, he's still sleeping. He's fast asleep. Wait, 2 seconds. And I'm back. Sorry, I had ingrown nail issue. Whoopsies. Anyways. And I just burped. Whoopsies. And if there's one thing I remember about Blake is that he's the soundest sleepier in the world. Blake, I need you to wake up. Your father will be here soon. Blake? God damn. What do you think you're doing? I could ask the same question. After all, you're the one who's in my bed. I didn't have a say in this, did I, Mr. Grabby? Yet don't seem to mind being in this position. You know what, neither do you. Why would you mind having a beautiful girl in my bed? Is that all I am to you, just another beautiful girl in your bed? No, you're the most beautiful girl. I almost believe you, Blake. If you have a hard time believing me, use a mirror. That's easily the cheesiest thing I've ever heard. Your pickup lines used to be so much better. Forgive me, but for not being able to think properly when I have you underneath me. Why are you so distracted? Very. And it's painfully hard for me to keep my hands off you. In that case, it's probably best if we get up. If we must. Blake has nothing on except a pair of boxers. Don't share, don't stare, don't... Game, you can just zoom out for a bit. I don't have to see that in the morning. My eyes are up here, miss. Damn, we got... Admit that you were staring. Your eyes might be there, but your body isn't. Are you saying you like my body? It's gorgeous. Why, thank you. I just gave Blake's already massive ego a boost, but I have no regrets. So your room is cleaner than I thought it would be. As you know, we have excellent housekeeping staff in the hotel. That we do. Do you still play guitar? I do from time to time. Blake used to serenade me all the time when we were together. He was really good at it. Say that you're happy to hear it. Say that you'd like to hear him play. I'd love to hear you play one day. I miss it. What? Me playing guitar for you? Play your cards right and you might not have to miss it for much longer. Have you seen my amazing hot tub? It's hard to miss. Feel free to come here for a swim whenever. Maybe I will. Maybe I'm looking forward to it. So, to what do I owe you the pleasure for your visit? Jesus. And that's why we have glasses. To be able to read better. I just want to check on you. My father sent you here, didn't he? I don't think Tony wants me to tell Blake the truth. So what do I do? Say that he did? Say that he didn't. No. Overall, we had to shut the fuck up. He most definitely didn't. Lying is very naughty, Lois. You don't want to be naughty, do you? Fine, he did. Are you happy now? I'm not happy. You lied in the first place, but you've redeemed yourself. How did you know I lied anyway? Because I know my father, and he doesn't have the best track record of trusting me. I'm sorry. Why are you? For one, I'm sorry for your father doesn't trust you like he should. And I'm also sorry I let him use myself to micromanage you. It's fine, Lo. If there is one person in the room I don't mind micromanaging me, it's you. But as you can see, I'm fine. I'm not hungover and I'm awake now. Right, I suppose you don't need me anymore. I'll give you some privacy. Actually, I do. I don't really have anything to wear tonight, and I was hoping you could help me with that. Not to mention, I'm feeling quite nervous about that dinner, so I'd rather not be alone now. I really want to spend... Yeah, sure. How can I say no to this? Is that my cute puppy dog eyes? Yes, or the fact that you're as helpless as a newborn puppy is? I don't mind being helpless as long as I have you taking care of me. Damn. Fucking submissive fuck. What are you doing? I'm arranging for a few sweets to be delivered to the hotel. These are the sweets. These are the sweets. Shall I leave you to try them on? Suits. Suits, not sweets. Suits. I can come back whenever you're done. If you leave, who's going to tell me I look good? Does it mean you want me to stay? Always. Alright, if I'm staying, I might as well take a seat. Enjoy the show. Hashtag awkward. Look at you, all prim and proper. I feel filthy in this suit. 50 in this suit. It's not really your style, is it? I wouldn't be caught dead wearing it. Lucky for you, there are 2 more options to try on. This is more like it, but I still want to lose the jacket. You can't lose the jacket, Blake. You've already lost the tie. You look great, by the way. Do I now? Yes, and now go try the last outfit on. Yes, ma'am. What do you think? It's very classy. Again, I'm not a huge fan of the jacket. I know you aren't, Blake, but dinner is important to your father. You need to look the part. What would I do without you, angel on my shoulder? Probably show up that meeting wearing ripped jeans. Hey, there's nothing wrong with ripped jeans. No one wears them better than you do. So, which suit do you think I should wear? The second one, I think, because like the first one, indeed he was 50 and he felt really uncomfortable in it. The one he currently has on is indeed a bit classy, but I think just this is most casual and just looks the best. Yeah. I think. Sure. I mean, his tattoo doesn't really, you know, it's a bit revealing. Are you going to tell me how handsome I look one last time? You know you do. Any last words of wisdom before I leave to have dinner with the evil? Just be yourself. Your real, genuine self. The Blake that I fell in love with. There's no better one. Thank you, Lois. Thank you for everything. My pleasure, Blake. You've got this. You make me believe that I do. I'll see you later. Hey. Hi, Blake. How did dinner with your father go? It actually went way better than I expected. For once in my life I felt like my father was finally pleased with me. All thanks to you. Don't sell yourself short, Blake. It was all you. I still couldn't have done it without you. Would you like to have a drink with me? You've earned one. Are you even allowed to drink on the job? It's nearly 9, Blake. I'll be going home soon anyway. You don't have to go home. I don't? No, you can stay here with me. We could have a drink in my suite, and I'd play some guitar for you. We could do something else too. What do you mean by that? Whatever you want. I'd be a genie granting you every wish. By the way, do you notice that I record this in the early morning when I just kind of woke up? Do you really notice it in my voice and how I speak and the quality of the video? Please let me know, because that's, I think, very important for me to know. Because if it affects the quality to a bad level, then I might not record these in the early morning again. Currently 11:15, but it's vacation, so you know. His thoughts aren't pure, are they? Yay! Only because I know your drink selection is good. Oh, the best you'll ever have. Now the days bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. Blake, that was so beautiful. I love this song. I must have listened to it at least 1,000 times after we broke up. And then I decided to learn how to play it on guitar. Anyway, I'm sorry if I made you feel awkward. Let me play something more upbeat now. I think I'd rather have you sit down and have a drink with me. In the hot tub? I can say it was part of my plan. Great, but it gives us chances to be spontaneous. You'll never stop trying to get me in that hot tub, will you? You know me well. She just casually has that under all of it. Yeah, sure. Damn, Lois. I didn't think you'd actually go for it. I'm full of surprises, literally. So, are we getting in the hot tub or what? There's nothing else I'd rather do. I mean, is it even handy having a hot tub in your room? Like, I mean, I guess it should be on the balcony. How's the water for you? It's nice. I told you it would be. Would you like some more wine? I'm okay for now. Maybe later. You know, this takes me back to our 4th date. Do you remember it? Of course I do, Lois. I remember all of our dates. I took you up this posh hotel and we pretended to be newlyweds. They gave us a free bottle of champagne. And the hotel room had the nicest hot tub. Neither one of us had a swimsuit, so we were wearing sexy lingerie like you are right now. I couldn't keep my hands off you. I didn't want you to. And then I carried you to the bed. It was the first time you and I slept in the same bed. Is this okay? Consent, ladies and gentlemen. It is very important. Don't stop. I wouldn't even if my life depended on it. Blake. Yes. Kiss me. When Blake's lips locked with mine, I felt myself being teleported to that night in the hotel. All of a sudden, I didn't have the weight of the world resting on my shoulders, and Blake was the only thing that mattered. I was just a girl sharing an amazing kiss with a boy she was crazy about. Making out with Blake made me feel young and free, wild even. And I wanted to get wild with Blake more than anything in the world. Sensing my desire for him, Blake deepened the kiss, nibbling on my bottom lip. His hands... I didn't even move anything. What? As for me, I surrendered myself to Blake completely, letting him take charge like I usually would. I had my hands on his muscular shoulders, digging my nails into them every so often. Our kiss was becoming more and more heated by the minute, making me lose all my inhibitions. But then, just when I thought I was going to turn something more, Blake pulled away. Is everything okay, Blake? Why did you stop? I had to, otherwise that kid wouldn't have stayed innocent for much longer. So I need to ask you, do you want to do it? Because I do. And now I want it more than anything. I want you to forget about your past. Forget that you work here and spent the best night of your life with me. Then let's do it. Let's have an incredible night together. The moaning voice is coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Are you sure about it, Lo? I've never been more sure about anything. Let's move this to my bed. Are you nervous? A little bit. It's been a while since you and I know it has, but our connection has always been out of this world. It has. I still remember everything. Everything I like about you. Everything that gives you goosebumps, and everything that makes your cheeks cute and with that shade of pink. I remember it too, Blake. You can relax knowing it's me. Some things might have changed between us, but our chemistry hasn't. I still want to push you against the wall and kiss you every time I see you. And you can rest assured I'm still going to put your needs first. You always have. I need you, Blake. I need you so bad. I'm yours. Blake put his hands on my shoulders, pulling me into himself. I wrapped my arms around his neck, pressing my body against him. He looked deep into my eyes, his lips only an inch away from mine. He looked deep into my eyes, his lips only an inch away from mine. His warm, minty breath caressed my face as I was silently begging him to give me all of him. And that was exactly what Blake did. His lips met mine in an avalanche of passion, igniting a fire inside me that I hadn't felt in a long time. I knew that fire couldn't burn me alive if I wasn't careful. But honestly, being careful was the last thing I wanted. So I completely surrendered myself to the whirlwind of passion that Blake was. Being the devil he is, Blake instantly felt it and deepened our kiss as a result. Blake's hand found my hair, and I felt him smirk against my lip as he started pulling it. Exhaled loudly in Blake's mouth, letting him know that he, in fact, still knew my body like the back of his hand. I love you. I love that you still react to my touch. You don't want me to be your gentle one. You don't want me to be gentle with you, do you? I don't. Good to know. Blake peppered kisses down my neck and I dug my nails into his sheets, anticipating his next move. Blake ran his fingertips all over my bare shoulders as he started nibbling on my ear. My impatience and hunger for Blake grew stronger with every kiss and every touch, and the worst thing was Blake knew it. Tell me how bad you want it. More than anything in the world, Blake. I love it when you say my name. Blake. Good girl. I closed my eyes, knowing that he was in control, and he got to decide what was going to happen next. And what happened next was Blake rocked my world again and again, until there was no doubt in my mind that he was the best I'd ever had. Unlike Blake, I was unable to fall asleep after we were done. I couldn't even stand up because my legs were so numb of him fucking me so hard deep in my fucking pussy that just... Yes. In a way, I felt like my body was stopping me from falling asleep next to Blake, because if I did, then I'd have to wake up with him and almost likely talk about what happened last night. We'd have to talk about us. And as much as I enjoyed the event of last night, I definitely wasn't ready for the where do we go from here conversation. So I let myself watch Blake sleep for a little while before I made the executive decision to sneak out. But I didn't want him to be a jerk and leave him without saying anything. I had an amazing time last night. Thank you for that. Maybe you should get yourself dressed before going out. It's time for you to start getting ready for Rita's barbecue party. I'm gonna drink a little bit, so don't forget to hydrate yourself. It's time to start getting ready for Rita's barbecue party. Wearing one of the yeah. I mean, this is for a barbecue party. I don't think this is very handy. I mean, this is somewhat more handy, I guess. This is, we'll go for this one, I guess. Yeah. Always those hairstyles. I don't fucking care. Like, I mean, what's the... Sure, this one. Hair flip back. Yeah, that's the one we got last time. It fits. It's fine. Hey you. Hey Rita, great party. Wait till you try my homemade cocktails. All alcohol free, obviously. If I can't drink, no one else can. If you weren't my best friend, I'd so hate you for looking that good. I mean, we even wear something this pretty to her pregnant bestie's party. You totally stole the spotlight. Sorry? It's fine. You're too cute to be mad at. You must be Jen. It's nice to meet you. Meet a friend of Lois who isn't mean. Lewis has told me you were rude. I can see she wasn't lying. Damn right she wasn't. I'll catch you ladies later. Enjoy the party. Not that I had anything better to do, but remind me again. Why do you took me to your friend's party? Yeah, why did we? I must have gotten a feeling you had nothing to do with it. It has something to do with Blake, doesn't it? And whatever happened between you on his birthday? I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing happened. How do you know about that? Nothing happened. We stay professional. If nothing happened, then why have you been avoiding each other all week? Uh-oh. The truth is, something did happen. I went up to his suite and we, you know? Oh, I do. I still don't have a good voice for Jen. I don't. Because the high-pitched voices are already gone and I don't know. God damn it. Wait, let me do this. You know what? I decided the voice for Jen. I think she smokes. No. But I'm going to do a little bit of this thing, you know? I don't know. You have to tell me everything. Was it absolutely amazing or what? Yeah, it was. It really was. However, things aren't exactly amazing between Blake and I now. Like you said, we've been avoiding each other since his birthday. Lucky for you, Blake is here. And you can talk about whatever is going on between you. Good luck. Angel? What is she doing here? Oh god. You gotta be kidding me. What's Angel doing at Rita's party with Blake? Keep reading to find out. Yay. Follow her on Instagram, right? Yeah. She wrote this amazing story. It's great. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, don't forget to click on the notification bell and to come back next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time. Bye bye. Bye bye. Please let me know, by the way, what you thought about this episode in the comments below. Bye bye.